Hello, everyone. Tom here, joined again once with, I screwed that up pretty good, didn't I? Joined once again with Bobby. We are going to bring you another episode of the Noise Brigade. How are you, sir?
I am well, sir. How are you?
Good, good. And now that this is running very smoothly, we wanted to do another Cryptids episode. We did this, this was several months ago, but we had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah, it's back over the summer. It was, but it was definitely fun. It was thought-provoking, if you will.
Yeah, it was interesting to kind of and we got into different conversations. We went pretty deep on the Jersey Devil, so we're going to kind of revisit the Jersey Devil again. But we got some new ones we found that we really either very limited familiarity or I don't know, just completely brand new.
Yeah, I'm super excited about one of them, but I'm not going to say anything more than that.
Yeah, no. So before we get any further into this, we are joined by a guest today, and she has been on our show several times before. You want to say hello, guest?
Hello, guest.
I knew it.
Yep, I set myself up. That's Danielle. She has been on here several times before, most recently in our end of the year spectacular show, which was
quite spectacular.
Yeah, that was interesting. We got into some different conversations about a certain other guest affinity for current Kevin Smith films. No, we wanted to have Danielle on here because this is a good one. She has some interesting things that we can add to our Jersey Devil conversation. But before we get into all that stuff, just to kind of catch everybody up to speed, a quick definition here of what a cryptid is. It's an animal, like a Sasquatch or the Loch Ness Monster, that is been claimed to exist, but never proven to exist. So when we did this first episode, we really stayed away from the big ones. We didn't really get into talking about Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster, the ones that everyone would know. We kind of stayed away from that, and we kept it regional because of the fact that we all grew up in New Jersey. Jersey Devil, obviously, that's why we're going to revisit that one here, was probably the biggest one we talked about, especially at length. That we really focused on more regional ones. And that's kind of where we were at. Danielle, we're just going to kind of kick this off with some Jersey Devil knowledge. So what do you have on the Jersey Devil?
Well, I know who the Jersey Devil was.
Was it Bob?
No, it was not Bob.
Are you sure? Oh, it was me.
No.
I mean, the wanted poster I have looks like me.
I mean, maybe it was.
Big head, little arms.
Were you a cranberry bogger?
Maybe.
In a past life?
It's possible. I mean, listen, I'm going to neither confirm nor deny any allegations that were made against me as per the legal counsel that I have sought.
Who's your legal counsel?
I plead the fifth. I can say it's not Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, probably not.
Nor is it his porn parody alter ego, Johnny Cochran.
All right, Jersey Devil, what we got?
So, anyways, I think that it had to be somewhere between 2004, 2005-ish. I'm thinking. But we actually went on a tour of a cranberry bog in I don't even know what town that was, but Tom's dad and his mom went, and Tom's mom would find any opportunity to go on a hayride. So we went and did this tour of a cranberry bog. And while we're on the hayride, the lady that like owned the farm was talking about how like she knew who the Jersey Devil was. It was her like great uncle or great uncle. I don't remember, but she said that like basically he put on shoes and got like really drunk one night and just went out in the snow and was like dancing and leaving all these like hoof prints and stuff. And like they only found out that it was him when like after he died, they found his shoes like with the hoof print on them. It's been a very long time, but that's what her claim was that it was her, like, it was either her great uncle or like her great uncle, whatever. But yeah, Tom, I'm surprised that you didn't remember that.
No, I remember going on the cranberry bog tour, but I don't recall anything about that story. And it's funny, I don't remember where it was at either. I looked up a couple places just now, and the names of the towns don't ring a bell, but it had to be obviously somewhere in the Pine Barren area.
We went to eat at Sweetwater Casino.
I was just gonna say that it was near Sweetwater.
Yeah.
But that's what I said. I think that might be the last time that I got Sweetwater Casino cheese.
Yeah. No, I don't remember that story.
Bob, you heard that the place burnt down, right?
No.
Yeah, several years ago.
Get out. Oh, well, my night's shot.
And
it like in 2008, it burned down. So
well,
I'm sorry to break the news to you, Bob.
13 years later.
14
years later.
Yeah, like I'm sorry I ruined your night.
It's okay. It's all right.
But I just did a quick search, and it looks like it reopened, but I don't know if it's like the same.
It's not the same. And
they have to have the casino cheese. It would not be the same without the casino cheese.
Right. No, it's funny that you mentioned the cranberry bogs, because I used to, on the way to and from McGuire, when I lived down in Port Republic, I would have to drive through the cranberry bogs to get to and from the base. And there was one time when I'm driving home, I'm the only one on the road, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just see this huge plume of smoke coming out of the pines. And I'm like, well, I always wanted to meet the Jersey Devil, but I didn't think I was going to be in my car and going to die when it happened. But it was a controlled burn. But obviously, because I'm stupid, my first thought is, it must be the Jersey Devil.
And I don't know if this is the actual stuff, but I found a market online. It says original Sweetwater cheese spread, and you can actually buy the stuff online.
What?
I don't know. We'll talk about that off pod.
All it is it's like, cheddar cheese, and then
don't give away their secrets.
Well, it burnt down, Bob. I would gladly go back and buy it, but it burnt down. But it had like horseradish in it. It was so good. It was so good.
All right. So, anything else on the Jersey Devil before we kind of wrap that one up again? Because we did a lot of time on it in the first episode. We just wanted to kind of share another story there. I really don't have anything to add. So, we good to move on to some of these newer cryptids?
Let's do it.
All right. I have a feeling this might turn out to be like a headline thing. I don't know. But the first one is so I came across a little research and found a couple really good websites that talk about some more local regionalized cryptids. And there's one that stuck out right immediately to me the Big Muddy Monster out of Murfreesboro, Illinois. And it really was amazing because I was like, I know this one because there's a Big Muddy brewery in the same town. And hell, they named one of their beers the Big Muddy Monster. So it makes sense that there is some kind of thing on this one.
It sounds, dude. I'm sorry, but it just sounds like a euphemism for shit.
So
I knew you were going to go there. I knew it.
I had to. Also, I mean, reading it, it sounds very much like something we did talk about on the last episode, on the last Cryptid episode, the skunk ape.
Yes, yeah. I think this is just, and I think that's a conversation we had too, where a lot of these things are very similar. They're just regionalized names. Right. But yeah, because this one is,
I just looked up a picture and he looks like Bigfoot. Big, hairy Bigfoot.
Yeah, so it says, and that's exactly what it says, is this is an animal often likened to Sasquatch in size and appearance, but has a distinct skunky smell. So there's the skunk ape part. Yeah. Says those who believe the two cryptids are the same surmise that the animal swam down the Big Muddy River in Murfreesboro to the Mississippi, and thence north to the Missouri River, by which it swam to a bend in the river near Crèvecoeur. I don't know how to say that. But basically, they think it's related to, or if not the same as, the Crèvecoeur monster, which was sighted near a St. Louis suburb of the same name there. I don't know, Danielle. Other than the Big Muddy brewery thing, did you know anything on the Big Muddy Monster before now?
Nope.
Yeah, this was and this was a weird one too, because this place is like maybe an hour away from us. It's not that far. So just kind of kind of snuck in there because, like I said, I know the brewery, I know the name of the beer, but yeah, no, you're right. It's definitely like right on the skunk ape one.
Which I don't know. I don't remember if I told you or not, but the Everblades, our local ECHL team, actually do at least one game a season where they wear jerseys that say skunk apes on them, and it has like a logo of the skunk ape. So they're digging into the cryptids as well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Because of us.
Oh yeah, it's hey, they better have our sponsorship on the back.
It is. It's in their underwear.
Okay.
It says Big Muddy Monster on the back.
Gross.
Well, you anyone want to take the next one that I have down, or feel free to click into the links and just pick your own and let's have fun with it.
I'll go with this one because this one I got some thoughts on this one too. So the next one is the Grassman from Ohio, not to be confused with your local neighborhood marijuana dealer. The Cuyahoga Valley National Park has a giant hominid called the Grassman, and he has 3 toes for some reason. So the author for this one says, I really hope it's more Swamp Thing than Bigfoot. No, I mean, honestly, I don't really know what else to say about this one other than I wonder if he smells like pot too. Because it seems like this guy and Snoop Dogg would get along just fine, there's got to be a better name than Grassman, right?
I think we're all into something here, though, with what you just said. This thing smells like pot. And I think a lot of this is derived from people that just get high as all get out. And they're like, man, I just saw the Grassman.
Dude, yeah. But seriously, but think about it. So this one, the skunk ape, the Big Muddy Monster, they all smell like skunk, which is, of course, also what pot smells like. I really think these people were all just high.
Yep.
I just looked it up and there's actual not, I'm doing parentheses, you can't see, but they do have pictures of him, and I know you guys are going to be really surprised by this, but he looks like Bigfoot. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing.
But he only has 3 toes.
Well, I can't see his toes, Tom. There's no pictures of the toes.
But there's a difference. Three-toed grass man, different than Sasquatch.
So it's a three-toed sloth that someone colored green and blue smot poke.
It looks like, according to the pictures I'm seeing, it's Salt Fork State Park. And there's like several pictures of what like grass man they say is.
Oh, here we go. Okay. So
don't we have a weeding service that's called Grass Man, Tom?
It's the Weed Man.
The Weed Man, that's what it is.
Weed Man.
All right, so it's let's see. It supposedly gets its name from the small hut-like nests it builds from tall grasses. Grass men, so there's more than one apparently. Grass men are reported to stand 7 to 9 feet tall and weigh around 300 pounds. According to witnesses and cryptozoologists, this cryptid has similar appearance to Bigfoot, but shorter and slightly more human-like. How the hell is it shorter at 7 to 9 feet tall?
I don't know. I didn't think Bigfoot was that tall, but I guess he is.
How big is Bigfoot? You've never seen Harry and the Hendersons? He's huge.
I figured he was like 6 to 7 feet tall, maybe 8 feet. I don't think he was like crazy. This one just looks like a giant ass boot that they're saying is his footprint. Like Shaq was just lost in the woods one day and friggin' hell, man. Okay. All right. One of the most prominent sightings of Grassman happened in the small village of Minerva, Ohio, according to the Cryptid Wiki. In August of 1978, the grandchildren of 2 Minerva residents, Evelyn and Hal Clayton, encountered the creature while playing outside. The children ran inside screaming about a quote-unquote hairy monster outside. When the couple went outside to investigate, they found a hairy creature, which they estimated weighed about 300 pounds and resembled an ape with dark matted fur, sitting in a gravel pit on their property while playing with trash.
Oh.
So and apparently they had multiple encounters with this guy.
So they got high a lot of times.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We figured it out.
Yeah.
Either that or the guy got really high and put on a monkey suit.
Ooh. Was the howl of a grass man recorded in 2015? Spoiler alert, I'm going to say no. It says local Bigfoot researcher Charlie Page claims to have obtained an audio recording of Grassman's howl in 2015. This is according to Mysterious Universe writer Paul Seaburn. So it was recorded near an overpass. Multiple howls from different directions, but seemingly from the same species. I'm going to say it was probably a bird.
Or a lawnmower.
Yeah,
Grassman. Yeah.
Grassman. It was just the bubbling of a bong.
Exactly.
I've got to say, I'm sitting here looking at like Google Images, like looking at, this stuff, and it's like, Bigfoot crossing and a lot of, like I said, the Salt Fork, Ohio. And then like here is like a professional picture of a guy whose last name just happens to be Grassman. Like, how many times have people just clicked into his profile?
Oh, hey, guys. I've got
Bigfoot. Professional picture of some dude.
Is there a way to send links through this Google chat thing that we're in right now? Because
if you see in the lower right corner, there's a chat with everyone option.
Okay.
Right there.
All right. I'm dropping this link. This is a YouTube video of footage of an encounter with an Ohio grassman.
Oh boy.
I've muted it. It's 4 minutes and 15 seconds long. It looks like someone in a black Green Man outfit, like just walking through the woods in like an ape posture, and it's glorious. Like, I almost want to turn the sound on, but I don't want to interrupt us talking because I just can't imagine what this numbnuts is actually saying while they're videoing.
I don't know. I
this
pulled it up and I can't believe that thing's 4 minutes long.
Yeah.
Wow. It's
What is going on here? You zoom. All right, so you zooming in. All right. Well, this is very compelling for everyone that can't see.
it really
this,
is.
so.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Well,
So yeah, that's how you podcast professionally, everyone.
yes. Yes. Oh, you know what? Okay, it's not actually. It's only like a minute 20, and then they slow down the video and they change things about it. So, all right. Anyway,
Okay.
so yeah, that may or may not be a grass man. It's probably some dude that is on grass, man, dressed up and hiding in the woods and pretending to be some kind of large ape-like creature.
Skunk Ape 3.
Skunk Ape 3. The skunkening.
Hey, you know what? It's much like horror movies. Cryptids apparently get worse as the sequels come out.
Yeah, unless it's the Leprechaun series, and then it gets better.
Hey, speaking of leprechauns, this next one was kind of interesting because this is another one that's like relatively close to where Danielle and I live, about another hour away. It's a different direction. Again, I've not heard of this one. Danielle, are you familiar with the Hopkinsville Goblins?
No, I am not.
So they're in Hopkinsville, which is, yes, a town, about 1 hour from us. So, it's still in the western part of the state. But here's the person that wrote on this one. It says, I grew up in Kentucky and heard stories about the Kelly Green Men, a.k.a. the Hopkinsville Goblins. In 1955, two families were terrorized by aliens or goblins or something. They were assumed to be aliens, and while they are called the Kelly Green Men, their skin was actually gray. And there's actually a festival apparently held in Kelly, Kentucky, which I don't have any idea where that's at. I assume it's near Hopkinsville. I'm not sure. But yeah, like that is just out there bizarre because it's like, hey, this one's relatively new then. I mean, if it only started in because someone got high in 1955 and came up with this one. And it only attacked two families though. At least we didn't say attacked; they were terrorized. But I don't know. Gray skin, the goblin makes sense, I guess. But I don't know.
Where did the green come from?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And is this any relation to the Kelly Green that the Eagles used to use for their uniforms? And also, are they the Charlie Kelly Green Men?
I like it.
See what I'm doing there?
I like it.
I don't know, but they're ugly little things.
Oh God, there is a Wikipedia on here about this. The Kelly Hopkinsville encounter, aka the Hopkinsville Goblins case, or the Kelly Green Men case, was a claimed close encounter with extraterrestrial beings in 1955 near Kelly and Hopkinsville in Christian County, Kentucky. Wow.
Look at those guys. They're kind of weird looking.
Huh. Yeah, they are.
They kind of remind me of a character in Nightmare Before Christmas. Isn't there like a bat or something?
Oh yeah, there's the little flying bat monster thing.
I love the fact
I'm gonna figure it out.
I love the fact how they explain this one. Yeah, it was probably an owl.
Yeah.
An owl?
Yeah.
That don't look like an owl.
No.
Depends on how high you are.
Yeah, like
I guess.
If an owl like managed to successfully mate with a bat and a midget.
I don't know, but
a little person.
This one was actually investigated by police and Air Force officers.
Get out.
Oh no, I'm dead serious.
I'm listen, I mean, I was on McGuire when there was a UFO sighting, and they actually investigated it. So I'm not surprised. Like, and again, I'm not saying, and when I say it like that, I'm not dismissing the fact, the possibility of there being UFOs and everything. But I don't really think that what they saw was a UFO. I think they were just super tired.
Yo, you're gonna like this one. You ready for this?
Yeah.
The Pokemon Sableye, introduced in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, is based on these goblins.
Yeah. Oh, it is actually okay.
Yep.
Because I saw the picture of it. In there. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. And it does kind of resemble it, except for it's blue or purple. But okay.
Yeah, it says, yep. It says they're based on the goblins described here in the Kelly Hopkinsville encounter. And the games are animated with a swaying or waiting motion based on the creature's reported gait. There you go.
Interesting.
Wow. Learn something new every day.
Very interesting. All right.
All right.
Well,
let's see.
That's one of my favorite Pokemon too. So
there you go.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
It's like a swamp lady from Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what that reminds me of.
Okay. All right.
That was very anticlimactic. I apologize.
Well, hey, you know what? You still added something.
I contributed.
You did.
Give me my gold star.
Your participation trophy is in the mail.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. You want to do this next one? Either of you? If not,
Sure. This one is called The Beast of Bray Road. It's from Elkhorn, Wisconsin. Don't you know?
Almost Canada.
So, yeah. All right. There are several encounter stories about it, ranging from a dog-like humanoid running across a road to 3 of the creatures hunched over a watering hole, observed in secret from a distance. The beast seems to be a human canine hybrid, not a werewolf. It was first reported in 1935, but I don't know that there has been any activity lately. This is from Rugglesby.
Yeah. I don't know. This one just... Yeah. So, it's a dog.
Yeah. It's a dog, or it's a wolf, or it's... There's so many freaking things it could be. Like logical. Like, all right, I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at this picture, and it says werewolf photographed in Beast of Bray Road territory. No, it's a flipping dog. It's a dog. It's not that friggin' hard to figure out, people.
That is a weird looking dog.
It's weird looking, I'll give you that. But it's a dog. Look, I want all of this stuff to be real. I really do. But this one is not like Dog Man. No, it's a freaking dog. Or a wolf. It's one or the other.
So it could have been like a crossbreed, basically.
Right.
Like between a coyote and a dog, or a wolf and a something, and who knows what.
It's not Edward Cullen or whoever the,
He was a vampire.
I don't know, man. I don't watch that crap.
Jacob was the werewolf.
Okay. It wasn't Jacob. He's not sparkly or, whatever. He's a friggin' it's a dog or a wolf. That's all there is to it.
There's a movie with this thing?
Well, I mean, there's a movie with a convict that gets turned into a turd monster. I'm not surprised there's a movie about this thing.
That's a good point. Yeah, no, there's a movie. It came out in 2005.
Get out.
It's a horror movie.
Well, I know what we're doing tomorrow night.
Well, I mean, sadly, this one you could say is based on a true story. Unlike, when I was watching Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, and my youngest sister asked me if it was based on a true story.
Yes.
I said, in so much as Abraham Lincoln was a real person, it's based on a true story. He didn't go hunting for vampires.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
You don't know that. Did you know him personally?
I did. I did.
Is this when you were the Jersey Devil?
Yes, and I tried to warn them. I tried to fly in front, but they wouldn't let me in. They said I had to wear a bow tie.
So, in a similar vein, and I don't have this one written out, but it's in the same article. And the actual, I'm just kind of on Wikipedia going back and forth, but this linked through the Beast of Bray Road, the Michigan Dogman. You can pretty much put together what this one looks like.
Jesus Christ! What the dude?
Michigan Dog Man.
Yep.
Of course, Michigan thinks they have dog people.
And guess what? There's a movie on that one too.
Of course there is. Of course there is. Because anything that Wisconsin can do, Michigan can do worse.
Well, funny enough on this one, though, this one apparently came first.
Really?
Yeah, 1887 was when this one supposedly started.
Oh, okay.
You know,
All right. Well, okay,
but
I take it back. Anything that Michigan can do, Wisconsin can do worse. Except for make a football team.
yeah, fair point. Fair point.
Yeah.
But no, yep. So yeah, again, same deal, kind of a Sasquatch deal, where it's just like a regionalized thing where you have these. Look, it's supposed to be a werewolf, I guess. I don't know. But this one's kind of funny because it says the first alleged account of Michigan Dogman occurred in 1887 in Wexford County when two lumberjacks saw a creature which they described as having a man's body and a dog's head.
So it couldn't have possibly been somebody in some kind of mask.
No, not at all.
No.
Nope. We're gonna take that logic right out the window.
Yeah.
Dog mask didn't exist back in 1887.
Nope. This was clearly some kind of animal-human hybrid, some kind of, unholy freaking chimera from the depths of hell.
Yeah.
Tom, I'm disappointed because I'm looking at a Wikipedia of it's a list, and Loveland Frog did not make your cut.
Well, I didn't copy all of them. I just thought we could definitely you could definitely
Loveland Frog on our last episode.
It's a humanoid frog.
Yeah, we talked about
we talked about the Loveland Frog Man.
Yes, we did.
You talked about that last?
Yeah.
I really don't remember. That's how bad my memory is.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I could have sworn that we did. Let me go.
I don't know.
Pukwudgie.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, Loveland Frogman. Humanoid frogs, approximately 4 feet tall. First sighted in 1955. There was 3 of them. The original person to see them watched them walk for a few minutes until one of them held a wand over its head and fired a spray of sparks. This caused the observer to flee.
Oh, wow. We must have just
between the Thunderbirds and the Wampus Cat on our list.
Yeah, I knew the Thunderbird was there. That we, that's way back old Native American stuff, but yeah. No, I don't know. That's weird. It just kind of that kind of just escaped my memory there. Oh well, so we'll revisit their little throwback to the Loveland Frogman.
Yeah. So what are you finding though, Danielle?
Well, I was looking at this a little bit yesterday, and I was telling Tom that I thought it was really weird that there's common themes. We kind of hit on it a little bit earlier, with a lot of them look like a variation of Bigfoot. There's also several that look like the Loch Ness monster. They're all there's several lake monsters. So I just I don't know if that solidifies the fact that maybe there is something out there and we just haven't found it yet, or
It's
what.
possible.
But I just think it's weird that there are so many that look like the Loch Ness monster and there are so many that look like Bigfoot.
Well, speaking of Bigfoot, here's another regional Bigfoot, the Honey Island Swamp Monster.
See?
That's the swamp Bigfoot from the area around Honey Island Swamp in southeast Louisiana.
No, dude, that's just some high and drunk Cajun that paid to sit out there, and he's in a ghillie suit, and he sprayed himself with pot smoke, and Like, or we probably just smoked a lot of pot, and that's what it is.
And I mean, did you guys talk about the Yeti? Not the drink bottle, but the actual Yeti. There's
No,
another Bigfoot
steered
like
away.
animal.
Yeah, we stayed away from the big ones. We kind of wanted to do like the regional or local ones. Other than the Jersey Devil is probably the most famous one. We did touch on like the big ones, but we really stayed away from him.
Yeah.
It looks like Arkansas has a folk monster.
That's
The
probably
Southern Sasquatch.
that's probably a real person.
That might be.
I like the
That
name
was-
of it though. Boggy Creek Monster.
And is this Arkansas?
That's Arkansas.
No,
Boggy-
that's Bill Clinton got drunk.
Boggy Creek Monster.
It could be
Bill Clinton
him.
got drunk and started chasing co-eds. That's what that was.
And forgot to wax.
Yeah.
Hey, it's that Boggy Creek Monster is in a place called Fouke, Arkansas. Fouke.
I said that. It was
Yeah.
Fook.
Fouke. Oh, you know what's here we go. Boggy Creek Monster has been the subject of at least 4 different movies.
Wow.
4 movies for that guy.
Why has the Jersey Devil not gotten like a movie?
He has. It was terrible.
I mean, like I know that he was on what show was it that they did?
He was on X-Files.
Yes.
There was a Disney cartoon that he was in too.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a good movie. He needs
Oh,
a good movie.
I agree.
All right, so you want to laugh on this next one? And I'm certain we didn't talk about the Bunny Man from Northern Virginia.
No, we did not.
It's the Bunny Man. I don't know if we can consider it a cryptid or a ghost story. Our story is that he was a man who escaped a state facility and lived in the forest and wore rabbit pelts to stay warm. That's actually pretty plausible.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
But the other is that there's an experiment that goes horribly wrong at the facility and he becomes half man, half bunny.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna go ahead and say that one's not based on a true story.
That's like the worst superhero ever.
Right. That's like, I don't even know, man. I can't.
I'm just curious because this is kind of where this is going. Because guess what? There is a movie based off the Bunny Man.
Oh my goodness.
Of course. Of course.
How do I know that like we're gonna have a date night and Tom's gonna have all of these movies set up?
Yeah, it's gonna be like romantic candles and like rose petals leading you to the couch, and then there's gonna be this unholy batch of DVDs.
No. Have you met Tom?
Look what I found.
Rose petals.
Yeah, it won't be rose petals. It'll just be DVDs like Bunny Man.
That's
Beast of Bray
exactly
Road.
what it would be. That's exactly what it would be.
And then a 6-pack of Yingling sitting on the counter.
This is kind of a funny anecdote. On October 9th, 2020, Adult Swim broadcast the story of the Bunny Man as a bump during an episode of Family Guy.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Huh. So I had to look. There's actually quite a few movies on the Jersey Devil. I can't imagine any of them are like anywhere close to good, but people have tried. So you could probably do a movie marathon on just Jersey Devil movies. And again, like I said, I can't guarantee any of them are good. Like we have to write ours.
Yeah, I can't recall seeing any of them ever.
Ours went off the rails way too quickly though when we were talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to.
Anything that you two talk about goes off the rails really quickly.
I mean, I don't know. Corn dog butt plugs wasn't off the rails.
Double wide coffins.
Doublewidecoffin.com. big beefy shooty boys.
Big beefy shooty boys. Yep.
You know, this is gold here that we're giving to the people, and they're just not taking it.
No. Okay. So, in the same part of the country, there's also Goat Man.
Well, that's because you and fucked a goat, and then that's his
It was a sheep.
illegitimate son.
It was a sheep.
Well, sheep and a goat.
I never understood how the sheep came into it because he milked cows. I
don't even know either. And
our logic was not good there.
Well, they all live on a farm.
Goatman's
he fucked them all.
Goatman's got a good backstory on this one. He's from Prince George's County, Maryland, a lover's lane type of cryptid that reportedly attacks parked cars with an axe.
He's looking for Ewan and his mom.
An escaped experiment from the local USDA or University of Maryland laboratories. Yeah, this one's, I don't know, a little suspicious. I think somebody might actually be attacking parked cars with an axe, but I don't think it's Goatman.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's just, the director wrote this movie to cover up his actual acts with an axe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's actually the one doing it, but he's blaming the Goatman, and he's so invested in this smear campaign to get to clear his name. He's just like, yo, no, I'm gonna make a whole movie about how it's not me. Kind of like OJ writing a book about how it wasn't him.
If it wasn't me, if I did it.
If I did it, this is exactly how I did the murders.
But I didn't do it.
But I'm just saying, if I did, this is a step-by-step that copied directly from my journal from that night. I mean, that would have been copied from my journal that night.
Okay, so there's apparently, again, that's what this has been fun because we've talked about this several times over already about there being different regional variants.
Mm-hmm.
So the Kentucky variant is the Pope Lick monster.
We talked that one.
The Texas variant is the Lake Worth monster. Not as funny as the Pope Lick monster.
No, Pope Lick is king. That's God tier.
But the let's look up the Pope Lick monster. So Pope Lick monster is also also known as Goatman, and apparently it's based out of Fisherville, which is a neighborhood of Louisville. So we've got a few, of course, movies. Or at least short films. Says numerous urban legends exist about the creature's origins and the methods it employs to claim its victims. According to some accounts, the creature uses hypnosis or voice mimicry to lure trespassers onto the trestle to meet their death before an oncoming train.
Oh my goodness.
Other stories claim the monster jumps from the trestle onto the roofs of cars passing beneath it. Yet other legends tell that it attacks the victims with a bloodstained axe, and at the very sight of the creature is so unsettling that those who see it while walking across the high trestle are driven to leap off. Well,
I just dropped in the notes or in the chat thing the link from our list. It's not opening in my my iPad, but the link from our list notes about this dude from Big Bone Lick State Park.
Big Bone Lick, yeah.
How do you guys have a freaking state park called Big Bone Lick?
Yeah, it is Kentucky.
Did you see the address?
Let's see. Where's the address? It's on Beaver Road. Licking big bones on Beaver Road. Nice.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yep.
But let's get to my favorite cryptid that I didn't know was a thing until we did this fucking podcast, and now I'm completely intrigued and I need to find this thing.
So
do you mind if I give this one out?
Go right ahead.
This one is called the Oklahoma octopus, and if you weren't sure, it's from Oklahoma. So it says, we're all about some Bigfoot here in Oklahoma. What with a festival and all. I guess, wait. We're all about some Bigfoot here in Oklahoma. What with a festival and all. But my personal favorite is the terrifying menace that is the Oklahoma octopus. Extra points for being alliterative. I'm surprised they know what the fuck alliterative is. I couldn't even say it. And this is from the chick magnet net handle Shatomica. Shatomica. So they have a Bigfoot-sized octopus? Is that what I gotta fucking look this up now.
Well,
I just found a page on it.
so what you got?
It's generally said to inhabit some freshwater man-made lakes of Oklahoma, including Lake Thunderbird, Oologah Lake, and Lake Tenkiller, where it attacks and kills unsuspecting swimmers. There is no existing footage of it.
Get the fuck out. There's no existing footage of it?
No.
I don't believe it. The government's just trying to keep it under wraps.
Under evidence, it says there's no physical evidence that exists, but many point to the high mortality rate and a large number of unexplained drownings in the Oklahoma lakes as a clear sign of its presence.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yes.
All right, let's just go back to the point that these are man-made lakes.
I think there's a lot to unpack with those last two sentences. Although no physical evidence exists, I'm rereading what you just read. Although no physical evidence exists in the case of the Oklahoma octopus, many point to the high mortality rate and a large number of unexplained drownings in the Oklahoma lakes as a clear sign of its presence. Oh, there's a lot to unpack there.
God damn it, the flying spaghetti monster all over again. Like, dude. Yes, because we don't know why these people are drowning. It's clearly a giant octopus.
Obviously.
And what's more, it's an octopus that has apparently developed a taste for human flesh.
And fresh water.
Yeah. Well, they didn't say that they eat the people. It just drowns them.
So, I mean, it can be doing anything. Well, listen, for all we know, because we don't have any evidence of that, and we're not finding the body, so it's got to be eating them or, like, shoving it up its ass or something, you know? Like, it's got to be doing something with them.
I don't know.
Maybe it's a giant ass monster.
This whole thing is bizarre. I don't even know
how the leap comes from, a bunch of people are drowning in there. Oh, it must be a giant fucking freshwater octopus.
Well, they said that there's been numerous reported sightings, but like on here it says that there was actually an octopus caught at Lake Conway in Faulkner County, Arkansas. And they said that the animal was most likely a pet that just survived long enough for somebody to catch it.
Well, all right. So here you go. Here's under controversy, which, no shit. Due to the lakes being man-made, the drownings are most likely the result of people getting drunk and not paying attention while swimming.
No, it's totally an octopus, Bob.
Also, drowned victims have no sucker lacerations on their bodies.
Oh,
it's totally an octopus.
That's because it's a special octopus.
Yeah. Listen, I fully believe in this completely imaginary octopus. Like, I think it should be the new mascot of our show.
So,
definitely.
And you guys have to hit in the gallery on that page, and just click on a drawing of the cryptid.
The drawing,
yeah. I'm like, it's got the body.
What is the other thing?
We'll whenever we post this episode, we will share that on Twitter because that's a fantastic picture.
Okay, but since we're all on this page, I think that we all need to go and take the quiz that says, "What cryptid are you?"
Let's do that right now.
Let's do that.
We can give it out to end the show. Like,
Yes.
so my thing is, man, look. All right, well, first, how does this thing even work? It's not fucking working for me. It's like just
you got to
blacking out
click
my
on
screen.
it.
Yeah, you got to
gotta
click on it
click on it.
twice. Yeah.
Oh,
10
Oh.
questions.
what the fuck?
Oh my goodness, it loads.
There it goes. Okay.
So
Well,
slow.
yeah, Jesus Christ.
All
The
right.
GeoCities page? How
Oh
big are
man.
you? Really?
Yes, the first question asks how big I am.
Like, yeah, this
None
is
of your
fucking-
business.
Right, none yet.
I am plain looking.
Yeah, right? Like, all right, but nothing striking. Good features and sexy, incredibly attractive, average looking with some nice attributes. or
Well, we all
plain.
know what Tom's gonna pick.
Good features, and I can't pick good features and sexy and incredibly attractive. It won't let me pick both.
Let's see. How competitive are you? Prefer not to compete. Low-key and sensitive, somewhat assertive, strong-willed and assertive, extremely assertive and competitive. How would you rate your intelligence? Avoids intellectual pursuits. Whatever, but prefer non-intellectual pursuits. Intelligence, very intelligent, out of this world level genius. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that most people who go to this site probably pick out of this world level genius.
Well, that and
When
if
they
you
should
had a
be-
low level of intelligence, would you be able to read avoids and intellectual pursuits and know what that meant?
Exactly. Well, they wouldn't know what that meant, but they would still put out of this world level genius.
I have a feeling this next question is going to really give it away, though.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Seafood. Okay, what is your favorite type of food? Seafood, anything sugary or salty, barbecue, tropical smoothie or fruit snacks. I don't have a favorite food because I'm a giant imaginary octopus.
Exactly. But I don't see human on here.
Right?
Well, I'm just going to stop right here and I'm going to make a prediction that because I said seafood, I'm going to be Nessie. I'm making that prediction.
I don't know if I want to put anything sugary or salty or barbecue.
That's a hard one because I like barbecue, but I will say I'll give my answer away. I put seafood there as well because I do like.
So
I do
Tom
like
is Nessie as well.
I'm
Yeah.
going to go barbecue just to see. All right, so what's your athletic ability? None. Occasionally plays sport.
Sport.
Enjoys sport for recreation. Plays sport competitively. Extremely athletic and agile. I'm assuming whoever wrote this has never played a sport. All right. How much do you like traveling? Never travels. Stays close to home. Vacations are fun but not essential. I love to travel. I've been everywhere.
I've been everywhere, man.
I've
been everywhere.
Guys, you're gonna love these questions coming up. I'm telling
Oh
you.
no.
How much time do you spend with friends or family? None. Keep to myself and family. Prefer the company of small groups of friends. Popular and outgoing. Extremely outgoing. Do you look creepy? What? Why? Yes, too much. No, little bit. I'm answering what? Why? Because which cryptid do you like? Chupacabra, Loch Ness Monster, Ahul, Bigfoot, or the Flatwoods Monster? So let me guess. These are going to be the 5 answers.
It has to be,
what I'm
right?
guessing.
That has to be.
It's got to be.
View my results.
I don't know what the fuck the Flatwoods Monster is.
I don't know, but
I don't know what Ahul is. I can only assume they were trying to write a-hole.
Oh, mine's a surprise.
I'm going to say Chupacabra. Let's see.
I mean, I'm a little insulted.
I got Bigfoot.
I got Bigfoot too.
I did too. I think everyone that does this gets Bigfoot.
So we're all giant ape-like creatures.
Hey, talk for yourself.
And if we were in WWE, we would stand on a box-like structure. Good God.
So
that was a waste of time.
And I'm pretty sure that we all put different answers too. That's the craziest thing.
Yeah, I think we did too. Like, I know for a fact that we all put different answers. Well, I put different answers than you guys for the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what cryptids did you pick?
I picked Loch Ness.
I picked the Flatwoods Monster.
I picked Chupacabra.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Well,
that
what
was
did what'd y'all
the
put
most
for how
important
creepy?
thing.
How creepy did you look?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
I put what why.
I said no.
I put a little bit.
I mean, you are a little
Well,
bit.
So the Ahul one, though, that no one knew what the hell that was, or the atoll, is a winged cryptid. Some portray the creature as a giant bat, while others claim it is a flying primate. The Ahul comes from its loud, distinct cry, Ahul!
so it's an owl. What you're telling me.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
That's too good.
So this has been fun. We're gonna we definitely need to do another cryptids episode in the future, and I have a feeling that you know we're gonna be doing a lot of these episodes coming up, like because we have another headlines one that we're gonna do eventually. We're gonna do another help me advice one. There we go, advice column, because I can think. But I do want to do one too coming up on cover songs.
Yes.
So we'll have to.
Ooh, I want to be on that one.
You got it, Fred.
Yes.
I'm volunteering.
No, we had kind of pitched this back around too, and we won't dive into that one, but yeah, there's some great examples of that, and I think we can approach it from a few different ways too. In the sense of what cover songs that are better than the original, or kind of those types of things.
Or even one of the ideas we had too was songs that people don't realize are covers.
Yes. Yep. Yep. So yeah, definitely. I say we do that one relatively soon. I do want to do that. That sounds fun.
Oh, and you know what we almost forgot? This episode, when it posts, will be season 3, episode 16.
Give me a hell yeah. Well, do you want to sign us off? Danielle, thank you once again for joining us.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you very much. It's a pleasure as always to have you. And until next time, we have been the Noise Brigade. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter. Check us out on bigbeefyshootyboys.com. And check us out on doublelinecoffin.com.